It is time. Here we go, Fwiz. Grand Championships. EG. All they got to do win one best of 5. OpTic Gaming, they need to take 2 to take home the crown.
For those, it's coming out of the losers finals, they've got to win 2 best of 5s. EG, since they came out of the winners finals, only has to win 1 best of 5. So rightfully so, it's a little bit of an uphill battle for OpTic Gaming. Anytime to beat EG 2 matches, best of 5 straight, is difficult. So they got their work cut out for them.
Now, what I think is going to be interesting here is to see, do the vetoes change coming into this match? Last time we saw it was going to be 3 freights and then 2 sovereigns if it got to game 4 and got in game 5. We saw EG close it out in 3, though, and I got a quick peek at these
Is it
maps.
better because they got out-picked like crazy? OpTic did against EG. I was talking to X before the game, and he's like, here's what we think it's going to be. And then when we heard the vetoes out in the crowd, I was like, oh, it was literally on point with exactly what X and X wanted for that OpTic EG match.
Which is crazy, because looking at the MLG COD League Season 2 numbers, all 3 of those freights were their best game modes in Search and Destroy, Dom, and Blitz. So they're going to mix it up a little bit. But for everyone just tuning in, let's catch you up on what you might have missed this weekend by taking a look at the winners bracket. Now, Fwiz, this has been a long weekend. We kicked things off on Friday with our winners round 1 matches. OpTic, EG, both teams getting a bye to round 2. And it was EG losing just 1 game. Their only game they lost all weekend was to FaZe Red. They're in winners 2.
Oh, and some of these matchups were insane. We saw, remember, Denial with the upset over Curse Black, and they advanced to play OpTic Gaming. We saw Team Caliber do really well. And then, TCM, look, they got knocked out by FaZe Red and had to make an incredible run, through the losers to get to where they got.
Absolutely. OpTic Gaming able to take down Envy in a pretty easy matchup, to be honest, for
I was
OpTic
super
Gaming.
surprised by that. I thought, I figured how Envy played at X Games a couple weeks ago, they were going to step up in a couple different categories. It was a lackluster performance in that OpTic Gaming. And I don't want to discredit OpTic. They played well. But, man, a 3-0? Like, what was that all about?
And in that matchup, it all started with a big game number 1. You saw the hype from OpTic. They need to do that now against EG. Here's a look at the lower bracket, as, of course, OpTic Gaming had to come through TCM, who really made an incredible run here on Championship Sunday.
And, yeah, you could see it. I think that was really the highlight that a lot of people came out of Sunday, waking up here Sunday, is how well TCM's been playing. They kind of just kept doing it, and it was not easy. They had to beat FaZe Black. They had to beat Team Caliber. They had Denial. I mean, all of these big matches. Ultimately, it led them to losers final, but OpTic Gaming pretty easily defeated them. I mean, there were some close matches. It was back and forth. I appreciated that, but it was a 3-0.
For the first time ever, Europe finishing in the top 3 here at an MLG event for Call of Duty. And here's a look overall at where our 11 teams have finished up to this point. You see, we're only looking for that number 1 and number 2. Who is going to take home the $25,000? TCM walks away with 6 for 3rd. Curse Black, the surprise, finishing 4th. And then, of course, Envy and FaZe Black falling just short in that 5th, 6th. But really, it's all about that number 1 placement here. Nadeshot and the boys in the OpTic booth trying to get some mojo going. They're coming off that 3-0 high. It's time to meet our team, starting off with the green wall. Let's go to OpTic Gaming. They just crushed through.
They're a bit quiet. I'll tell you what, the crowd was really quiet in that EG match, which surprised me. And there it is, the leader right there himself, Nadeshot. I mean, we know all about him. He's really stepped up. I'm actually surprised at how well he's been doing in Call of Duty Ghosts. That was a huge matchup again at the X Games where they brought home the gold medal. You got Clayster, who's just a dominant AR player. And what he did too, he's got to bring that same skill. He had one of the best tournaments of his career 2 weeks ago. He's got to bring it here. Scumpy, an all-around slayer, always puts on a show. I'm pretty sure he got a 5-piece last game, which was enough said right there. And then to round it out, you've got Proofy, which was an excellent addition to this team for more reasons than one. He's known Nadeshot since Call of Duty 4, since they started competing. So I like where the squad's at. It's a well-rounded group.
They look so good in Austin, looking pretty strong against TCM. The question is, can they do what they did back in Austin against EG once again? They're going to want to kick off this match with a huge Game 1 win, as they'll get a chance at Freight Domination in Game 1. But Evil Geniuses, they've been sitting on the sideline. They had a little break. Let's meet the villains of the Call of Duty competitive scene. They're not afraid to go up against OpTic and talk some trash. Crimbot telling everyone it was going to be a 3-0 in that winners finals. That came true. The real question is, how strong is EG now the second time around?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I mean, they've got a solid team. You've got Karma over there. He's a 2-time Call of Duty championship.
And he was the MVP of that first match.
He was. 2 rings right there.
And up next, you're going to see, of course, the man who runs all the objective. That is going to be TP. He's going to be your bomb carrier. First tournament, 2010 at MLG Dallas Nationals, also competing since Modern Warfare 2. His longtime duo winning over a dozen tournaments together. TP and Aches have been playing together since the very beginning. Aches, such an incredible SMG player, can switch over the AR at any point. And Crim6, he has really been the key to success for this squad, especially when it comes to search and destroy.
Yeah, and I think Crim's a phenomenal player, and like you just said, what he did, he dropped 20 kills in search and destroy. I thought it was a rumor because I missed it. I can't believe he dropped 20 kills in search and destroy.
Is that man on your screen the best player in Call of Duty right now?
Him and Scump are close, man. Flip a coin for those two.
All right, we'll see that battle.
I'm gonna destroy it.
We're gonna see that battle all night long. I have a feeling we're going to the second best of 5. OpTic needing to win 3 before EG takes 3 here in this first match. And you see Scumpy and the boys feeling pretty good, feeling loose before this matchup. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, OpTic Gaming does not play when they are kind of like emotionally distressed at times. So for them to kind of loosen up, they got a nice 3-0 win on TCM, which was a confidence boost. And they need it because this matchup is a long road ahead for them. I mean, there's no doubt about it to win, again, like we were saying earlier, 2 consecutive best-of-5 matches coming out of losers finals against a team like Evil Genius is going to be difficult. But there literally is one team in Call of Duty that is capable of doing it. It is this OpTic Gaming squad.
Absolutely. Right now, EG and OpTic Gaming kind of head and shoulders above everyone else, at least here in Anaheim, California. It's about to go down. Aches has just hosted up Freight, the first map in our best-of-5, the grand finals. Karma has been a monster the first time they matched up. We'll see. Can OpTic turn it around? It's the same game mode, Freight Domination. This one was just a 3-point difference. And the OpTic crowd is getting loud. It's time to head to Freight. You see Clayster, Proofy, it's all smiles as Nate Shot is riling up the crowd. Let's take a look at our map.
And Domination Freight, again, they struggled to get things going last time, but with TCM and them warming up, I feel like we're going to see a little bit of a different game. If you're new to the Call of Duty scene, which I think we might have a couple watching, Domination Freight, there's 3 flags on the map. Every time you control one for 5 seconds, you get a point for it. The B flag is certainly kind of the center of attraction. It's the center of the map, and that's where everything's going to go down. But without further ado, let's kick it off with Nate Shot.
Yeah, Nate Shot's just going to get the home flag, so let's go right into the action with Scump. Last time we saw him on this map, he was crushing with that 5-piece against TCM. He's got the hot hand. Let's see if he can get off to a good start. Hit markers right away. Unfortunately, he goes down. Nate Shot after the capture is going to find 2 players going to beat 3 down for OpTic. That's another phenomenal start for EG. Up to Clayster behind enemy lines.
Just terrible start for OpTic Gaming. Great start for EG. The first kill that came out was from Clayster, as the rest of the EG guys were able to take B pretty easily off the get-go. As Karma's going to get taken out by Nate Shot, switching on board with Crim6. They are losing B, but Crim is able to defend that as it was Proofy on top of it.
Recap already.
Already. Not a good start, man.
You got Aches sitting here on the flag, being protected by a teammate, and you see Crim killing Nate Shot before Nate can even get close. B is being neutralized, so let's go over to the middle of the map. It's going to be Scumpy in the action here for OpTic, trying to fight off 2 members of EG, and actually EG looks like they're putting more pressure on A. Can Scumpy go back to the C flag? It's going to be a tricky situation here for OpTic.
Yeah, two neutral flags. Finally, it's both B and A here. Nate Shot trying to do something back as he takes out TP. Smokes are coming out on the B dom. It looks like Nate Shot's going to try to jump on it. Shots coming in. That's going to be Aches that takes him out. And EG is just kind of like, they're everywhere right now. Crim6 8-1.
Crim6 has started off so well right now, and he set it up with the spawn trap. While you saw Aches going for that A flag, Crim was just slaying and covering. Karma doing 360 kill spins, and now we're going over to TP. As Karma falls, it's going to be up to TP to apply this pressure. Will he go for the neutral? Once again, your scoreboard already doubling up on OpTic Gaming. It is 31-15.
Yeah, I mean, EG is just swarming this OpTic team here. TP going to get a kill on Nate Shot. and they are going again for that 3 cap. That's going to push the OpTic spawn out. They're going to have to try to come back here and get TP. TP's going to take out Scump, so EG keeping it up, man, and just laying it on thick here on Domination Freight.
Nice use of concussions as well. As you saw, TP, he got a lot of support from his teammates, and again, Crim6 in this power position is just going to be going around the cards, juking out. Nade shot again will not allow OpTic to get their home flag back. 44-18 as EG is definitely pulling away now.
And switching out on TP here. He's going to try to see all these 4 players just spawned in on A. He's going to get taken out. Scump falls up with a kill on TP and Crim6.
And that is 3 down, so
yeah,
Scump on a 4-point spree is going for this B flag. Player top red, he needs to be careful. Great shots, knowing exactly where Aches wants to go, gets the kill, and B control. OpTic rallying back, can Scump keep it going?
And he gets taken out there. He bought some time with that Semtex, but ultimately it was Karma that was able to take him out. And OpTic not able to get any kind of map control. They get totally blown out of the B dom, and Evil Geniuses takes it back, I mean, within seconds.
It was
practically
effortless, almost.
It was crazy how well they're able to just knock these guys off. And in the slaying category, nobody is helping Scump. Scump is 11-10.
Yeah.
Clayster is 2-9.
He has more than the rest of his team combined.
Yeah, you can't be. With Nadeshot and Clayster combined at 5-20, this is just they're getting outslayed by such a strong, talented, gun-skilled, oriented EG team.
Nice job by Scump. Taking out the player in the power position. A being recaptured once again by OpTic. Scump now in the middle working as Clayster's going to get the 2-piece back home. It looks like we will see that's going to be Nadeshot going down at B. Did they get the capture? They did.
But look, it's about trying to keep it because every time OpTic gets it, they hold it for a second. Scump's out there, and it's neutral now. So one of the players for EG had to jump off because the Semtex came in. That's Karma as we jump on with him. He's got to try to get back there, but he can kind of work on his own time with how well they've been dominating in this first half. They can play it a little bit smarter, try to knock a couple OpTic players as they move up here before jumping on it.
Karma crawling in, is going to find Clay, and Clay is going to get the kill anyway. Can he start something? No is the answer. Yeah. And now Proofy in a rough position is going to get some nice help by Scump, and Proofy now going to push into red. Now, we have seen one attempt by OpTic so far in our first 5 minutes to go to the EG base. The rest of this time has been focused on just getting back their home flag, and I really think that is going to be a key for them on the second side. Start that overextend, but really, as a whole squad, they just need to put some kills on the board.
Yeah, I mean, it's where it starts with, right? They're just getting the slaying category. They're incredibly weak in right now, and really, it's been only Scump with 18 kills for his team that's been able to get anything going. And, man, this is going to be a tough deficit to come back from coming into the second half. I mean, they got some good kind of points here at the end, holding both B and A. But they got their work cut out for them going into the game in the second half.
59-83 in favor of EG.
I feel like, look at Scump, man.
Yeah, EG's like, look at Scump, man.
Hey, he's trying. Yeah. Where's everyone else?
One-man army right there.
Crim6, 15-9, 12-10 for Karma. TP still going positive, and Aches +4. So let's kick things off with the captain of EG here. Scump definitely doing his best.
I mean, it really is crazy. I don't want to keep putting him on blast, but they got to help him. He's got more kills than OpTic has combined. The other 3 players, Proofy, Nadeshot, and Clayster, have 18 kills. He's got 20. Like, it's unacceptable.
And there's another one as Scumpy picks up 1. He's dropped. Proofy now in the action has switched over from the MTAR to the Vector.
Proof trying to get some kills for his team, not able to do it. However, OpTic does have control of both B and C, so a better start here in the second half. And let's see how long they can keep some of this map control. They're down by 22 points. Certainly a manageable, point difference that they can come back from. And Scump continuing to do what he can as he takes out Aches.
Nadeshot lit up on your map is going to be watching white. Scumpy wrapping around behind 2 players. Nice communication starting to flow here for OpTic. Now they're putting pressure on A as well. Scump challenging, but unfortunately that was 3 down. Clayster coming from this mid-street might be able to cover B, and some great red spawns there as the team is really focusing on the positioning.
And you can tell the supporting cast is starting to step up for OpTic. Crim6 with a nice 2-piece there, though. Scump going to pick up a kill for himself here. But let's go ahead and do an OpTic Gaming listen in. They're obviously going to need a lot of team communication to pull this one back, so let's do a Turtle Beach team chat.
Might go second story. I'm trying to get to white.
I'm in divider. I'm in divider.
Red.
I'm in divider. I can't in divider. Shoot me from middle.
Whip out, red door.
Karma's one shot at red door. One shot at red door. Karma.
I got him.
Good shots, play.
Go another one with tunnel alley to B. Tunnel alley to B. Stay alive on their side. You have to stay alive. He knows I'm here. He knows I'm here. One shot middle alley. One shot middle alley. One shot middle alley. You're going to bottom ones. One bottom ones. One top case as well. I don't see bottom ones. I don't know bottom ones. He's middle alley. Middle alley going B. Middle alley going B. He got to see. Be one shot. Divider, got him. Nice. Get him off C, guys. I got a nade on C. He's one shot on C. Nice, good job. 3. We gotta close underground. I'm going to close underground. I'm going green 3. Underground's close. Bottom case, one shot. Focus crates. I tried to. Yo, one red. They're going red. Two got to red. Alright. I got one crate. Yo, one more got to red. I'm pushing A. Go white, dead. I got 2. That was him to red. Red door weak. Got him. On B. Last guy on B. I can lost one at A. Let's go, Karma. Let's go, boys. Get that red door. I'm not blocking. Matt, stay down. I got you. Stay down. I got you. One's bottom right now. Let's go, Matt. No, bottom right. Bottom right weak. Coming for you, stuff. He's telling you. I got him. Good call. Stay alive at A. Yo, they're on C. On B too. Can't see him on B. I got him on B. Alright. Watch out for A spawn. I'm watching. Just be careful. Yep, there he goes. Too. I should be able to get this kill. Good job, man. Find this kid at C. Yo, he's right there. Where they at? Red awning, logs. Logs to tunnel alley. Logs weak, going to B. Tunnel alley. I'm trying to get there. Bottom fire. 2 going to B, guys. You got LMG? Oh, my bad, bro. I got him. On B, one shot. 2, back left, one shot. Yeah, he switched to the right. Crim's on it. I think you're on logs. White. Push the seat. Dude, he's white and lumber. Alright. One top down, hold on.
Quiz, you said their communication needs to be on point. Look at their scoreboard. 132-122. Scumpy continues to roll. He just dropped a 30-second kill, putting pressure on C once again.
So OpTic has done amazing in this second half. All of the team is stepping up in a big way. However, with 1 minute and 15 seconds left, they have lost B. So they've only got the home flag. They're switching right now as they're going to be able to pull C. EG's back on A, grabbing that one. Clayster wasn't able to shut that one down. Provy trying to get there in time, and he does. That was a big kill. If he can capture that, they can split the map. This is going to be very big for the team.
And that was 3 straight kills for OpTic Gaming coming off the spawns. And once again, that play from Provy, enormous. 142, 134. OpTic just needs to hold on for 45 more seconds. Oh my gosh.
Talk about a turnaround here. EG, I was like, it looked like it was about to be back to business for EG like they did in the winners finals, but OpTic digging deep coming into the second half. Provy trying to knock the player off. 30 seconds left on the clock. 10-point difference. Scump trying to cap it, but he's got someone else there. Nadeshot's going to try to pull it out, and he does. That's a big cap as they're able to pull both B and C.
And the crowd is getting louder and louder with every play. OpTic Gaming coming back in game number 1 of the grand finals, and they're going to take it.
That was nuts. That was a nuts game, dude. EG was just crushing in the first half, and then OpTic
went nuts. 37-21. Scumpy put the team on his back.
Yeah, he did.
And the rest of the guys fed off of it on that second side. Big plays coming through by every individual member of OpTic Gaming. And what I thought was impossible going into that second side, OpTic is able to pull it off.
Yeah, Scump played godlike that entire game. They needed him, and he was patient with them going into the second half. You know, just step it up, play with me. We can pull this one out. They all did really good objective work.
Nadeshot got 8 caps. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was huge. 8 caps out of Nadeshot, and they were critical caps. And even though Provy again went negative, he made some big stops there to take over A. And the OpTic Gaming fans are hyped up now.
Wow, you can see the fans standing on chairs, rooting for their team. OpTic Gaming up 1-0 in our Grand Final Series 1. We'll be back with Search and Destroy after this.